Well, Merry Christmas, Mike, Rob, and Josh. May your holiday be filled with all the peace, love, and warmth of the season. And maybe,
just maybe,
a little snow on Christmas morning.
Mike O'Mara, Radio Entertainment. You can listen to The Mike O'Mara Show at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Well, what have we here?
It's a podcast.
Fine.
And what excitement we have today.
It's The Mike O'Mara Show with Mike O'Mara and Rob Spiewak. Now, here's Mike.
Hey, I thought I saw you guys on Sunday. I really did.
It was Saturday, you see.
Saturday, right. How come I can't see you guys?
Yeah, I know. I got the "We Will Start Soon" thing on the screen.
The button would not clear it.
Oh,
there we go.
So are we on?
Yeah.
We're on. Yeah.
Well, now I can see Mike. Can we go back?
Hold
I like the other picture better.
Yeah, it was much lower. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome everyone. As we wind down to the holiday season, it's Mike O'Mara along.
How
with
many
Josh.
days do you think till Christmas, Mike?
You want to do it right at the beginning?
No, I'm just curious if you know offhand.
Well, it's the 9th, which means there are 34 days now till Christmas.
Exactly right, and one Boxing Day and leap year, so that's
All right,
good.
go ahead. Why don't you play your guy then?
Nope.
You brought
Nope.
no. You can't bring that up.
We
at the
don't.
beginning
We
of the
don't want to
show.
go back to it later. Just
Yeah,
play
we
it
really
now.
don't. You got to play it now.
You don't want to go back to it later.
No. We can do this once a show.
You capture the spirit of the way
I wanted
feel.
it to hang heavy, Mike. I wanted to hang heavy in the annals of the show. That people they just turn their head and they're not expecting it, Mike. They're not at all.
We wouldn't want you to forget it.
This is true. 16 days, Mike.
All right.
16 days for Christmas shopping. Mike only got 16 more. Only got 6. Hi there.
Hi there. How about Christmas? Have you done your shopping? You better get busy.
Mike, I forgot on that when he says, "How about Christmas?" It's like, how are you anyway?
You know, I think it's delightful that you are continuously amused by that. I think that's wonderful.
Sometimes it's not just that, though. It's the reaction that the people have to
that's
it.
what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And, you remember when I came in the studio just a moment ago and told you how I'd fix my headphones?
Yeah. How are they working?
By the way, for those of you and there's been a lot of bitching done in the last 24 hours.
Well, Mike, it's the holidays and we're all in
I'm
misery.
not happy about it.
Yeah.
And so I'm getting rid of these once and for all today.
The buds are gone?
Buds are gone for today.
You know what? You should have saved those.
Have,
they would have been a great giveaway for the cocktail party.
Always have redundancy
Next
and
time.
always be able to
Save
back
those
myself.
headphones, Mike, for giveaways. It's weird seeing you in headphones again. It's not. I'm not used to it.
Did you take some sort of medication before you came in today?
Mike,
did you take extra Lexapro when you came into the show
I
today?
took the same amount of all of my mood leveling medications, but you have to admit, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
And we learned last week that Rob's excited about Christmas now.
Which is good. Which is a positive.
Which is good.
You see, and Josh, you want to diminish that, but it's a big deal because it's
Now,
been-
why do you
not
think so?
diminishing it.
Why do you think he wants? See, there's the real Rob that sneaks through right there. Josh wants to diminish Rob's Christmas spirit.
Because
that's
he
what
said,
I just heard.
The tone I got from Josh, and we're getting to know Josh now that we are going on 8 months together. He says, and we found out last week that Rob likes Christmas now. So, I mean,
Yes.
I didn't dislike Christmas ever. It's just I'm more spirited this year
Which
because
is a
things
good
are going my way. Yeah,
which
Yeah,
is
you're not-
a good thing.
You're hyped up on Christmas joy.
exactly. Yes.
I need to open the show with something that's really not all that Christmassy, and that is I really would like to urge these limited number of naysayers. Stop picking on our guy Josh. All
The
right.
Yes,
Grinches.
please.
I really have to say that I think we've made it indelibly clear that this operation is small, and we rely on a small body of folk that to support us, and we try to offer things that are unique. And when we choose to monetize our content, which is really the only way that we sustain this,
Yes.
we come up with a variety of different ways. And for the same 3 people or 4 people to be, on Josh for this and for that, and why are you doing it this way and why are you doing it that way? And then somebody wants to throw in the show that they're complaining about not having access to, they accuse of being boring. If that's the case, then why do you give two rats' asses about complaining about a show that if I get confused. I still, after all these years, don't understand how these trolls just get off on picking on the three of us. And most importantly, our business manager, Josh, who really came into a show that had a minor grenade thrown in it from a business standpoint. And
not that minor, really, sort of a major grenade.
Major grenade. And so it kind of pisses me off when I see that, because it's like, and I get it, this time of year, there are people that don't have the Christmas spirit, and at the same time, I just want to continue doing what I'm doing and enjoying it. And so we're small enough where we notice people, whether they be friends of the show or not, when they, throw a bomb at us a little bit.
Mike, may I offer this?
Yeah.
Do you remember during the cocktail party, which, by the way, will be ultimately available to you folks? You good
I don't
sweet
remember
folks?
any of it.
You don't
Just
remember?
kidding.
Well, no,
I
I
remember
know.
all of it. I remember I was not drunk.
Do you remember? Yes. Do you remember when I did the Sacramento dance?
Loved it. One of my favorite parts of the show.
Well, it made me think back to the fact that on Fridays, people largely from Sacramento, not exclusively, but that was a good study group, a good focus group for this. They would become unhappy and want trouble on the show and they'd stir stuff up because they wanted other people to have a bad weekend that they were going to have. Well, now we're getting closer to the holidays, and the holidays is like the biggest Friday of the year. And they've got no one, and they're unloved, and they're perhaps less than attractive, and they just don't have what's going on to be happy. That's why they have to lash out. And you know what? It's not something to be angry about. It's really something to pity.
And I love what we've done to, make things available. We care about this time of year, and we do it. And we're not doing it for anything other than sustainability and making our livings. Period.
People forget that this is a business and that we have to figure out ways to make money in order to do this every day and spend so much time working on this show.
Right.
And I get that also I'm the new guy, so it's easy to attack me.
Yeah, well,
it's all right.
I'm saying I've had quite enough of that, and it's look. It just I don't. We are public people in a public forum. You have every right to talk about it. I have every right to bitch about it as well.
Sure.
So that's it. It's a two-way street, and I don't dwell on it like I used to in the past. There was a time when I was on social every single day.
Mm-hmm.
That is now maybe once or twice a week, where I will pop in to check on things. And I'm really...
You just pop in to see, Mike, what I've said about my Christmas tree, and then you're off.
Well, you're one of the people. There are distinctly different people. There are one-note people. You are not a one-note person.
Thank you.
There are people that are very political, and you're not one of those. You are part of a club where... and I can't even say that you're always happy, joy, because you will make sarcastic comments on social too. But primarily, you're pretty positive.
Yeah, I like
to be. And I like to be, occasionally say something that's meaningful. That's what I try to do without, posting about the Giants' loss is not something I can do now because I've been doing it too much. I like a big, wide variety of it. And we have people out there that continue to have our back, which is so appreciated, believe it or not, because it is a small group.
It is.
It's a small group, and it's been, an interesting year, and I look forward to 2025, and I think that we want to continue chugging along. So just back off a little bit, all right? Yeah. And for the... Unfortunately, when a friend of mine or a friend of Rob's or a friend of Josh's or a friend of the show throws something out there that's uncharacteristically negative because they might be in a bad mood or they might be pissed off or they might be pissed off at us, I don't mind that. Send them something. Let us know because we are aware that we make errors in judgment, and this is many moving parts. Just, sometimes when you throw it out there, it gives all those MFers an opportunity to pile on and jump in. And I still, for the size that we are, sometimes I say to myself, how can that be the case? That there is so much. Some might say it's because the show still tends to generate heat in people, positive or negative. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind people getting pissed off at me. I really don't. I'm going to get people pissed off today when I say to Josh that I got a clip from a senator that I shouldn't be a friend of, Senator Josh Hawley out of Missouri.
I like that guy.
And
Is it the
shocker?
Where he's
Shocker, you like that guy.
He's attacking airlines?
He said, no, this one was when he was attacking the credit card companies.
Okay. I'm not,
and
but
this came out. He is grilling these pricks from credit card. Now, look, everybody knows it's a showboat position.
Sure.
Congress or Senate, you can stand up, you can sit there on your, on your little dais, and you can attack people and for political. But when he gets out of the credit card people, or he makes the statement, do you know what the average credit card rate is among the big three? The average rate for credit card interest is on the credit cards that we all use?
I could guess.
Well, I don't want you to guess because I just want to tell you. Okay. I don't want to play a guessing game because I think it's. I take it that seriously. The average interest is almost 29%.
29?
29%.
Oh, I was going to guess high, and I wouldn't even go that high. That's ridiculous.
I guess I need to get mine lowered.
It's a. God damn it!
Is that Carla?
Where's my phone?
You were just on it.
All right.
29% shows you how messed up that the credit card industry is.
Yeah.
And
Well, no, it's not that it's messed up. It's that they are committing larceny on the American people. 100%. You see,
but I think it's a mix. They could probably justify that 29% by the amount of people that rip them off. By
I disagree.
racking up and not paying off.
I disagree.
And
their profit. You know what their profit margins are?
I'm sure. I'm not apologizing for 29%. 29% is completely wrong.
Right.
It should be like 6.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they would still make
and
ass tons of money in spite of people who default.
They make us apply. They make us. They want to know: are you a good risk to pay us 29% interest? So
exactly.
And what senator was going out for that?
Miles?
Josh Hawley.
Ah, I see. He has
What,
a
Josh,
song
go
out,
ahead.
doesn't he?
What are you doing?
This is his holiday song. I think
okay.
he mentions
Josh
credit cards.
Holly.
Yes, he mentions credit cards and airlines right in
thank
here.
Thank you very much.
Now, does he then attack them over that percentage?
Well, they're all sitting up there with their dead eyes, and they're talking about their profit margins. And I was really real happy with him. I'm like, good. It was nice to see those people get the crap beat out of them, because especially this time of year when we all, ramp up credit card debt. And I was sitting there going, how, and it's what it is, above all else, is a monopoly that needs to be busted up.
You're right.
So you have everybody out there competing. You have to do that. You have to bust them up.
Yes.
Because, with Jennifer Garner and Samuel L. Jackson and What's in Your Wallet, where we are inundated with these ads, when they are out there, in my humble opinion, perpetrating larceny on the American people, people that don't have the money.
You really mean this to come out against Jennifer Garner because you like her. Yeah.
No, but it's sweetness and hey, here's our way. Right now, we'll give you points back. Oh, F off.
Mike, the United card, you can actually get a discount on a flight if you owe them $60,000.
Yeah, these are creative perks that cost them very little. That's what they do.
This week, Josh Hawley also was going against the airlines and
airlines who do the same crap
in there doing the same thing, where he was calling them out because they give their attendance bonuses,
incentivize it,
and to get people to take their bags out and check them.
Yeah, that's it. They incentivize
instead of a carry on.
Well, do you find at the very surface, do you find the credit card stuff more evil than the airline stuff?
Yeah.
I do too.
on the numbers. The airlines are obviously constantly are battling the numbers game. They are. That's the fact. They are.
Right.
Once they were deregulated, they were, and this is why I think that this is where there's common ground. When there's a senator like Josh Hawley who's bitching about that,
right,
and a guy that I disagree with politically on a lot of things, I just am curious where he stands on it and what they might want to do, because it really gets to me when I see that. So when I saw that, I was really, really happy to see that a Republican senator was grilling these people, and they're up there kind of like with their eyebrows up on their hairline going, well, Senator, I really don't understand, Senator. But it really is 30%.
There's two guys I like in these situations, and it's Holly and it's Ron Paul.
Okay.
Where they're both good at calling out.
Do you like
crap.
any Democrats?
He likes you.
I have to think through that. I mean, I do like Robert F. Kennedy.
He's not a Democrat.
He's a nutcase is what he is.
And Trump would have been a Democrat 10 years ago.
Yes, this is true. So that the answer is there are none that come to mind.
Not at the top of my mind. I'm sure there's some.
Ron Paul is great because I like politicians whose names are short enough to fit on a license plate.
And he's a member of the Pubic Hair Club for Men.
That's right. I'm also a client.
Which is really good. One of the funniest fake spots in the history of fake spots. I am not the Pubic Hair Club for Men, which
I've
was
got plenty
spectacular.
of hair down there, Mike. More than
all
enough.
right. But anyway, just be aware they're out there.
But while you close up on this, all started with the haters.
Yes.
And the people attacking me.
Yeah.
I have not shared with you guys that over Thanksgiving, do you remember a few weeks ago when I got that hate email before the election, all politically driven, where I'm like, I got to block this guy and maybe I won't talk politics? I got a nice apology email over Thanksgiving from the guy.
Look, I know you're talking about, and you're talking about our friend Tripp, who has passion.
I'm not.
Not Tripp.
I am not.
He didn't apologize. Who?
No, we never put out the name.
Oh, sorry about that. Well, anyway,
can you text it to me? I'm just curious.
Sorry, Tripp. I guess you're not. That's cool. But you've been but has not Tripp been very supportive about our business side of things?
Oh, 100%.
Really, really incredible. That's why. So disregard with the other
years and years he's been there. Yeah.
Tripp's really having our back on that and understanding it.
Yeah.
And getting it.
He gets it.
And so the guy that attacked you, that's because probably people are calming down to a certain degree.
Exactly. Ramped up, and now people are starting to calm down. And it was good for someone to own it.
Yeah.
Does that apology qualify as a Christmas miracle for you?
No.
Okay.
God, you are really a tough nut to crack, Shroka.
Well, we've already established a Christmas miracle is when you hire someone to come in your home and fix something.
Which is today, and I cannot wait.
Yes.
That's probably one of the reasons why I'm so ramped up. Pinball Paul comes today.
Well, I'm here to I certainly have said bad enough things about the Xfinity world, and I'm here to say that over the weekend on Friday, not only did David, the fiber optic tech from Xfinity, arrive at my house, but he was probably the single best part of the equation when he showed up here. And I'm looking at a new modem.
Yes.
And I am looking.
Is it too big? Is it
service.
Smaller? What does the modem look like?
It is. It's a combo unit, so one is gone. The drone spaceship SpaceX rocket that I had in here before. That really looks like some sort of Death Star has been removed from the equation, and I have a nice little white box.
Like a square tower now, right?
Little square tower.
Yeah.
I can probably pan over to it if you'd like to see it.
I'd love to see it.
Let's go over here.
Has other way.
Other way. I know it's the other way.
Okay, just helping you out. All right. Has Michael been excited? Did he notice his ping change for his video games?
Oh, I have the same one, Mike. Yes. That's the one I have. It's a great
because
modem.
this is a fiber optic modem, so you don't have fiber optic where you are, do you?
No, but it's the same modem.
It isn't.
It's not, because that one has a fiber optic port in it.
It has the same, but it has the same like box looking.
Same box.
No,
yes.
Okay, same guts.
It's not.
Right.
It's the. But anyway, the guy shows up and was amazing, and I'm happy. And to Andre, the supervisor, and David. Let me see. Did I write their names down?
Andre was a great supervisor. He also makes great champagne, Josh.
Really, really terrific, and I was really happy with the end result of things. And you know what? It is. I would imagine when you're working for that company and you're working for that larger company and you are dealing with people every single day, it would be very difficult to maintain an I give an S attitude. Well, this guy not only maintained it, but he took it to the next level. Probably the best attitude of anybody that's walked into this house to fix anything in multiple years. So I'm really, really want to say shout out to David from Xfinity for getting us all fibered up. I hope that the quality of this broadcast will improve because of that. And now the next person we need to fix is Mr. Rob Spiewak, and that's going to happen too.
It is.
Right?
And we've got a picture right here of the technician heading to Rob.
Yeah, Mike, that is
Here's
Pinball
Pinball
Paul.
Paul.
And he's coming to my house to work on my Darlene right there. Isn't that great?
Great posture, Pinball Paul.
Well, Mike, when you spend 70 years crawling into machines, perhaps.
Is he 70?
He probably is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say he's about 70, but he's great. He can fix anything.
Long in the tooth. But
You might want to start looking over his shoulder and taking notes.
I remember he had like an intern a couple years ago, but the intern bailed on him.
Wow.
I think it's not a young man's game repairing pinball machines.
So you're going to get a visit today? Is
Yes.
that going to happen today?
Between
where you're
11
gonna
and
have people
noon,
come
yeah.
out? That's there's the window. And what are they doing for you?
They are.
I mean, somebody's coming to your house?
No,
Yes.
no. That's Pinball Paul's window. is
That's
11 to
Pinball
noon.
Paul's window. Yeah. Today I will get the date for my upgrade, and I'm going to a business grade
Xfinity.
internet line.
Yeah.
So what happens is that while the speeds
Will they have
remain,
to come out to your house to put that?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, I thought they could do that like over the.
No, because it's going to be. I'm actually getting a new modem to certify it. So
That's a good thing.
we shall see, and I'm very excited about it.
When are they coming out?
I was supposed to hear for them Friday to schedule.
Hear for them?
Hear from them.
Okay.
On Friday. Did not hear from them. Emailed them, called them, left them a message.
Oh, so you're
Yeah.
at the beginning. I wish you the best of luck with that. I hope you can
Right. 8
pull it off.
technicians
'Cause that's
later, we'll see
difficult.
it done.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well,
what
no, it's
happens
not.
with
It's
that.
not fiber. This is pretty standard. I think. I don't think this will be as so much of a boutique.
Oh, but it doesn't matter.
operation.
What I'm saying is just being in the in the system, which can be a little.
Yeah.
They're so big. They're so big. That's
Yeah.
what it is. So I wish you luck with that. I have to share. First of all, shout out to my good friend Mr. Mark Miller. Had his annual Christmas party
Millsy.
yesterday.
I like when you call him Millsy.
And Millsy was cooking and doing a great job, and always a wonderful time. I see people that I see once a year at his Christmas party, and unfortunately, with the 2024 we had, I didn't see Millsy for a very long time, maybe once last year before the Christmas party, and I want to rectify that because he's a delightful guy, and his wife Eve is delightful, and it's always great to see them. There's a guy, I think he might work with Mark, but I'm not sure, on his radio program that he does. Great sports talk show, Miller and Moulton, down here in Fort Myers and around the state of Florida. I think they've got 5 locations around Florida. You can listen to them, Miller and Moulton, and get them online too. They're really, really wonderful sports talk hosts. I have to say that one of the guys at the party, as I am watching my New York Giants creatively figure out another way in the worst season of any sports team I have ever followed to screw their fans. First of all, MetLife Stadium, New York City, New Jersey, the New Jersey Meadowlands, and you look at the stadium and it's a third full. There's nobody there. This is when a team sucks so bad that people aren't even going to the game. And they creatively get to the very end of the game to tie it up, not to win it, over the New Orleans Saints. And it is a 35-yard field goal that gets blocked. So, bingo, game over, and once again, and I wrote down
If
the
your
comment.
special teams do allow something like that, you deserve to lose.
It is so amazing the way they play football. They get close and they screw us over too. That's like the team that really wants to kill their fans is the team that doesn't get blown out, where you can go
Right.
go shopping, do something else, leave the house, go get a bite to eat, walk around your yard, who knows. No, the really cruel teams, the horrible franchises, will stay in the game right until the bitter end.
Yes.
And just, if you care, if you're still one of the 10% of people that give a rat's ass about
Right.
your New York Giants, they will figure out a way to do it. They did it
Well,
yesterday again.
it's the opposite of the Chiefs. The
Yes.
Chiefs play like crap all game, and then they find a way at the very end to sneak it.
And their fans expect it.
Yeah.
Right.
The Giants fans do not expect it. The Giants fans were clutching their purses during this 35-year yard field goal attempt. Why do I say 35-year? 35-yard field goal attempt. And, of course, it's the land of suck once again. A guy on the couch, another Giants fan at Millsy's house, looks at my kid and says, "Son, I just want to tell you something." Because as Mark Miller said, they're not doing this to you. They're doing it to him. And they're pointing at my son, Michael. They're doing it to him. And this guy looks at my son and says, "I just want you to know this. If you choose to root for this team, you will always be miserable. They will suck for the rest of your life. There will be some good times, but by and large, they will suck for the rest of your life."
That's rough, man.
So that was hysterically funny. I laughed. My son's has an ability now. He compartmentalizes it where he's able to bounce back. Went out and was playing in the backyard with all the other kids there right after the game was over. So he was fine.
It's like an abuse victim.
Yes.
So many times you don't even feel it anymore.
You don't even feel it. Doesn't matter. And then 9:45 last night, my other team, although I'll talk to Josh about this, the other sports-related situation here is I was talking about wanting for Christmas Juan Soto to sign with the Boston Red Sox. Last night, the announcement made that Juan Soto signed with the New York Mets for $765 million, or was it $760 million?
No,
Does it
65.
matter?
It's the largest athletic contract ever for a player.
In sport.
Well, good luck to him and the Metropolitans. I think it's a good
we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And nothing deferred.
Wow.
Now your Red Sox made an offer, at least.
Yes.
They offered 600.
Yeah.
And a lobster.
And a big bowl of chowder. I wrote down Juan Soto and the absurdity of sports contracts.
Yeah.
I have to say, when a contract, because most fans, it's not their money and they don't care. They just want the player.
They want the win.
Right.
Yeah.
I think when you get into a certain area and you realize that this is a contract $200 million north of the last big one. Well, Shohei got 7-something, right? Didn't he?
Ohtani got 700.
So
or 6 something.
And after he got paid, he wanted to be paid again.
It's really, really
Soto
amazing.
is the best hitter in baseball.
Yeah, I agree.
So
but
Can the
it's hard-
Mets ruin him, though? Because the Mets they've got sort of a checkered past.
the answer to that question is definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think for the Mets, it was important for them to get him from the Yankees, even if they had to overpay, because they're in that same market. They want to be the New York team. They don't
That's
want people
never
to
going to
think
happen.
Yankees first.
No.
That's never going to happen. But I
that's what
get that
Cohen's
they're
always going to push for.
Yeah, but Cohen is the rich. Is he not the richest owner in baseball? Is he not
I think
the
he is.
deepest pockets right now?
Yes.
So
Not anymore.
Mets fans. It doesn't matter, Rob. He's got $25 billion.
I know. And speaking,
He
like
has a 25. Did you hear what I said? $1 billion fortune.
billion with
Right.
a B.
25 billion. Does he sell credit cards? I'm just
No,
curious.
he owns an
does
airline.
it. No, he does.
And Mike, speaking of Mets, this is a weird coincidence. Your buddy and my buddy, Rich Hostley, is actually listening to us today in Metz, France, METZ. So he's a Mets fan too. So hi, Rich.
Rich Hostley, for those of you that don't know, took a motorcycle trip with me a long time ago where Jimmy Cerrito and I flew out to Denver, rented a motorcycle, waited for Rich, who came over the Rocky Mountains at well north of 6 feet on a Harley Sportster. It was the most incredible thing. It looked like he was riding a mini bike.
He's a tall guy.
And we made our way up to Sturgis, and it was an amazing motorcycle trip. I'll never forget, one of the best times we ever had. And now Rich is a very talented architect who also vlogs all the time when he's taking these wonderful trips overseas. Loves to travel, loves to document his travel, and I find it fun watching him.
And
So
he doesn't
was,
miss out on this show. I think to me, that's mind-blowing.
Love you, Rich.
That
Love
he's
you,
in
buddy.
France listening to the show. He sent me a nice note the other day. So, hey
Thank
to
you.
Rich. And also, Mike, while we're talking sports a little bit, I'm a little worried about Andy Reid. Have you seen the new commercial where I think it's Allstate with...
Are you talking where he does Scooby-Doo-Doo?
Yeah, and he goes, Fumble Rooney.
Hold on,
Fumble Rooney.
Rob.
Yeah.
Rob.
Yeah.
That commercial runs for anybody who is a football fan. That commercial has been running since the beginning of the season, and that commercial runs night and day, every game, like 15 different times. So when you say, have you seen the commercial, it's ridiculously overexposed. I don't know. They're doing insurance. So it's credit card companies, insurance,
There's
cars.
a simple test right now.
Yes.
If you want to know if the commercial's new, see if Santa's in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
That's it. It's all over, and he's
Well,
doing
I
it to be
apologize
silly.
for not calling this to our attention sooner. Perhaps I should have.
But here's the thing about that ad.
Yeah.
I look at that ad, and that is the story of professional sports. You get to a success level in your chosen sport, you can go on television and act the fool.
Yeah.
You can go on and act in a completely absurd way. The idea that Brian Daboll would get a local used car dealership ad, much less a national ad, and come out and be able to act like an idiot, it doesn't happen. When you win as much as Andy Reid, you can get on there with your star quarterback and then the generic, bland character actor that just sits there.
Jake from
and
State Farm.
It's just, they're just so...
I think I predicted to Kerry after watching that spot several times because it was still in heavy rotation. I think he's going to retire soon because he doesn't care anymore. That's just what I got.
No, that's not true. He does care. He
They're gonna
may
win it
retire
again.
someday, but he's just able
Or
to
Mike,
be silly.
he might be forced to retire.
No, I think he's got some. I really do think, Rob, that he's got. He's just at the top of the game. He's at the top of the heap. They can do anything. They're just throwing buckets of cash at the guy to do a stupid little commercial. That's
Right,
it.
but this is Rob coming from it, just knowing the guy from the commercial,
yes,
and not that he
yeah.
leads that team to the Super Bowl every year.
Well,
That
no, I've
he's-
seen him on the big game. I realize that he does this. I've seen him on the sidelines for his Kansas City Chiefs
Carrie
football
said during
organization.
and by the way, thank you to everybody that participated in our cocktail party. Carrie said she watches more football than you do.
This is true. But can you really be watching a game if you're going back and forth between Candy Crush and napping?
Is that way? But
The football game is on.
But she is a football fan, right?
Yeah, she likes it. Yeah,
You are
very,
not.
very much. No, I don't dislike it.
What-
But if I'm
what
not,
do
you know
you-
what? I watch
That's
What do you do?
that is a cop out.
What do you do while they watch the football game?
a lot of times I'll watch the game, especially if I'm with my son. I like to watch the game with my son,
Okay.
and that's usually the Commanders game, or that's what they're calling themselves this week.
So when you watch it,
yeah, but like a Monday night game,
your level
I'll-
of engagement. What?
Yeah.
I explain. Because I know you do watch occasionally, and
Yeah.
you've been able to pretend you were a football fan in years past. But I'm just curious. You're not you don't care, right?
Not a lot, no.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
better things to do. And you know what? It started when they started with the Sunday night games, when I realized if I wanted to stay in tune with what's going on in the NFL,
Right.
you need to spend about 10 hours of your Sunday watching football. And that's too much.
I would say yes. You can actually do what I do, which is obsess over one team.
Okay.
and be done with
And
it.
look how
what I do.
happy it's made you.
Absolutely.
I'm like, how can I do what you do?
As somebody said to me, though, at least my team does have, some championships. So
Yeah.
I have had my moments in my adult life that have been pleasant.
This
from
has
the New
been
York
a
Giants.
fun fun year for the Commanders, especially with what's his name gone. And
Dan Snyder.
that's the fella. Not a
Okay.
big fan. He was instrumental in getting me out of announcing for the team. So I have a personal grudge against him.
Right.
So, and I mean, the fact that he was the worst owner in the NFL.
Can you tell us the name of the quarterback for the Commanders?
It is Jason. Hold on, I got this.
No, you're looking. You can't look at your
No,
computer.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
What
at
are you
my
looking
computer.
at?
I'm looking down, Mike. You know what? I'm about to look like an asshole anyway. You don't need to emphasize it.
What were you checking?
Daniels.
What were you checking?
Daniels. Jason Daniels? Yes, Jason
Absolutely.
Daniels.
You got it.
Quarterback Jason
Yeah.
Daniels.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's it.
And
But
Mike,
no,
I
now-
looked down because I was lost in thought. It's not like I have a lot of sports prep in front of
It
me.
looked like you were checking something.
I'm not
That's what it
checking
looked
anything.
Like, you know.
Now,
yeah.
Rob, you might want to watch tonight's game,
Why?
but over on Disney Plus, because
Is that where the game is tonight?
tonight, well, the game is on ESPN like normal, Monday Night Football, but on Disney Plus, they are doing a Simpsons version of the game
Like at real time?
in real time.
I hate that stuff too. Nickelodeon did it, and I don't like it. I don't like when they alter the game. If you're going to watch the game, watch the game.
Right.
I don't
So-
need it. I don't need a gimmick. So
Well, if you do it, you get a free credit card.
nice. I'll use it to
30%
buy.
interest.
I'll buy plane tickets with it.
That's it. I think we've covered everything. I think I'm satisfied.
All
I think
right,
we
good
can
night,
move on now.
everybody.
Good night, everybody. That's our show. Thank you. By the way, thank you so much for joining us for the cocktail
Yes.
party. And do we happen to have the name of the lady that won the fruitcake at the
Marie Tomlin.
Yes.
Marie Tomlin. Congratulations.
We gave
on,
away
your
so much
fruitcake.
stuff on that show, and all of it is in the mail. Everyone should see it by Wednesday of this week. If the week
Real quality stuff we gave away. We
Mike,
really, really did.
You
It was
laugh.
wonderful.
I think some of the people were quite excited. The guy who won my medical bracelet from when I was admitted for liver failure, I think he was quite excited.
Oh, he was thrilled.
And we
How
gave
could
away
you
a
not
little
be
baby
thrilled?
Jesus.
Yes.
We get good stuff.
How could you not be thrilled with that? I mean, that's just that was amazing. A medical bracelet that makes everybody happy.
And
It
I
really does.
believe my fruitcake arrives today.
It does.
Oh wow!
If the
That's
post office
exciting.
can be believed, yes.
I will save it for a taste-in tomorrow morning.
A tasting. I
Oh,
can't
and Mike,
wait
and
for
your
the
your
tasting.
fruit cake should also your fruit cakes should be arriving today. But also, even though I labeled it in the box, there is a gift for you in that box that you can only open on air. Okay.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to that. And thanks to Rob Spiewak for whipping up those special fruitcakes for everybody. The auctions are still continuing, ladies and gentlemen. So check it
They
out.
are.
We would love to have you support us.
We'll give away
All right.
one on Thursday, and then another auction for the final fruitcake starts. And the final fruitcake will be awarded on the 19th of December, which is a Thursday.
That's exciting. That's very exciting. We'll take a short break. We'll come back with the round table and more fun and more thrills. Got some mailbag stuff from Rob Spiewak, and we'll find out why Josh only got 2 hours of sleep, which is interesting on a Sunday night. I don't have any idea what
not
that
interesting.
Because Mike, because he loves the Giants. That's why.
he loves the Giants, and he was so upset.
Soto
That's
kept me
what
up.
it was. Yeah, Soto.
Soto came over.
Oh my God.
Soto.
All right.
He should have gone to the Ravens.
Hey, come on now.
Or the
Come on
Orioles.
now.
Soto.
Laundry is a lousy ritual. It's
is.
a drag. But our next sponsor has made the ritual of Laundry Day so much better. This product is powered by Laundry Sauce. This podcast is powered by Laundry Sauce. Laundry Sauce created the world's best-smelling laundry detergent in simple-to-use, high-performance pods. And I love them, and you're going to love them too, ladies and gentlemen. Laundry Sauce has transformed doing laundry into a luxurious and exciting experience. So, what is the secret sauce behind Laundry Sauce? They partnered with one of the top fragrance houses in the world, the same team behind many of your favorite designer scents, from Australian sandalwood to Egyptian rose. Rose? Siberian pine. Laundry Day will never smell the same. Plus, if you aren't happy, send back your Laundry Sauce for a full refund. No questions asked. Now is the time to elevate your laundry ritual with Laundry Sauce. Head to laundrysauce.com/TMOS and use promo code TMOS at checkout for 15% off. That's the biggest offer you'll find, but you got to use our code TMOS. 15% off your order. One last time, that's laundrysauce.com/TMOS, promo code TMOS for 15% off, ladies and gentlemen.
News. These are Christmas tidbits for your fun and frolic.
These are Christmas tidbits, everybody. How are you?
Can you
Play
read
the
one
thing.
story like? Can you read one story the way Regis used to read the credit after they did trivia because he was so bad at reading cue cards?
Yeah, just give me a second.
He would, Josh. You see, used to be a time when we weren't on in the mornings that we could all watch Regis and Kathy, and they'd like give away a trip to a ranch.
Right.
Like I think didn't
have
Fess
to
Parker make wine? I think they would all send people to Fess Parker's ranch, and he would stop in the wrong places when he
Right.
was reading the copy, and it was always fascinating.
That was always my stay home from school, like sick watch.
Josh has
Wow,
this.
you are
and
so young.
There is a. This is the beats per minute, right, Josh? That we're talking about here. The
You want to talk about the
Yeah, I want to talk
Christmas
about the
song?
beats per minute. So there is a little survey that's floating around, and it talks about the songs that are the most dangerous to drive to because of the beats per minute issue.
Yeah.
That's what they
a
talked
study
about.
was done that suggests these songs have a psychological and cardiovascular effect on your body that will increase the likelihood of the kind of driving that will cause accidents on the road.
And this is only Christmas music, because I would think that like metal music would be the overall.
This is studying Christmas, and they came out with the top 10 Christmas songs.
Okay.
And this didn't make sense to me because I was wondering about the. It doesn't seem like it's a fast beats per minute song.
Then, yeah,
But play the. Do you have the other ones?
I've got 10.
Okay,
Oh,
play,
10.
play- yeah,
10?
all right, very good. All right.
10?
All right, number 10.
Yes.
I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus.
Now that wouldn't seem
That's
to me
a
to be
downbeat record.
That's what I don't understand.
Maybe maybe it's a topic.
Somebody kissing Santa
That's too fast. It's way too fast. And you know what? It wasn't, Mike, she wasn't kissing Santa Claus. She was kissing Daddy.
They
That's
found that
the
if
thing.
it's got a beats per minute of 120 or more, it's more likely.
Wow.
So number 9, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Well, that's
I
another
think-
slow one.
Yeah, that one might just put you to sleep, though.
Does
Yeah.
that not
Cause
seem
an
to
accident.
you to be a total fake thing? I mean, because it's not beats per minute. That's the thing that confuses me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's weird. That's weird to me. I don't get it. I just totally don't get it.
Yeah,
I
and
don't understand
maybe
what
I
it's
might
about.
get mad because it's Judy Garland. That might make me angry. But other than that,
All right.
I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus.
I wish it could be Christmas every day.
who is that?
I don't know.
Mike, do you know that one?
I do know the next one, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Of
I
course.
do have an idea that the beats per minute are supposed to be, if it's fast.
Yes.
That's to me what beats per minute is all
Yeah.
about.
It
That's
is.
why I'm confused.
It's the
by,
number of
you know.
beats in a minute.
So then we've got
Mike.
Let It Snow.
Okay.
Happy Xmas, War's Over.
Right.
John Lennon, yeah.
Santa
And
Claus
Yoko.
is coming to town.
Millions of versions.
All right, then top 3. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Da, 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 da.
All I Want for Christmas is You.
Right.
Okay, the Mariah
And the
Carey.
number 1 coming in at 172 beats per minute.
How is that real? It's Frosty.
It's Frosty.
Frosty the Snowman. How
that
does
can't
that?
be.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't think it does. It
It
bothers
says
me.
it says according to a study from Insurancecopedia, songs with over 120 beats per minute can lead to dangerous driving habits.
That's interesting. Mine is saying it's from the South China University of Technology that did this study.
Somebody's lying.
and
it
Mike,
says-
5 songs were undecided.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't
I
understand
can't
it.
do
It doesn't. It's just weird to me, so I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Anyway, so moving right along, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I gotta hit my thing. Everything's like melting down at the same time on my board. My apologies. There it is. Thank you. If you bought a Christmas tree this year, real or fake, it's probably safe to say you weren't thrilled with the price. But rest assured, you did not buy the most expensive tree in history. The world's most expensive Christmas tree has just been unveiled in Germany. It's not one of those mammoth ones that people plop in the middle of the town square. It's not even a real tree. It's 10 feet tall, solid gold.
What?
It's solid gold. It's solid gold, and I own it. And I'm president. I have it. No, solid gold was created from 2024 gold Vienna Philharmonic coins.
God. Idiots.
Calling it a Christmas tree is a stretch. It doesn't even look like an actual tree. It's just the coins in a cone shape. with 4 sides.
Let
And it's
us stack the coins, and then the Americans will come see them, and then we will have them under our control.
How do you like my coins?
I have stacked them like a cone.
The tree is worth more than $5 million.
Wow.
And, on display now in Juan Soto's living room, ladies and gentlemen.
And the
That's
thing for
what
him,
you
Mike, when Christmas is over, he just throws it away.
Yeah, it's just because he's got that much money now. $765 million, Mr. Scholarship winner. So that's money. It's like there seems to be so much money being thrown around right now. I just like to throw a little bit towards this show, but no, it's boring. Why don't you say $7? Lick it. Lick my bag.
Hey,
Come to my house.
can
I built a Christmas tree, Mike, out of campfire mugs.
And can I take you back to Frosty? Because
Yes,
Frosty
please.
is only 78 beats per minute.
And it's
But
also dependent on the arrangement.
There is a workout version of Frosty that is 128 beats per minute.
Do you
Who's
have it?
listening to that? Mike, please
That
tell
still
me you
doesn't
have
make
your
sense.
ordinance. Please tell me.
No, I don't, Rob. I'm doing everything I can to survive this segment right now.
And that's what they did. That's what they did
Thank you.
to do the study.
Jesus Christ. Shania Twain is 59 years old, but she is a star. Shows she doesn't dress like the average 59-year-old. I saw the video of her with her Las Vegas residency performance, and she doesn't really dress country either. I don't think she ever has.
No, she's dressed
she wore
fine.
A sexy... Some of it really fine.
Mike, I've got to look at some of Shania Twain's costumes, and some of them are really fine.
Really fine. She wore a sexy nude and sequined bodysuit during a recent Vegas show.
Who hasn't?
With like a bikini thing underneath it.
Oh.
And somebody, do you have this by either one of you? Do you happen to have this video? Because this is interesting to me. The people that were giving her a hard time about doing this were saying, hey, she's not dressing country. She's getting some backlash for dressing like this. But the one person who gave her a hard time and said it looks kind of like a Depends adult diaper. And then I looked at the video, and tell me if you don't think that the bottom of that, and especially when she's moving around, it looks like there's almost too much padding.
Yeah, it looks like
on the bottom, right?
Like a 1980s swimsuit where they would come up high.
Right. It didn't look right. It
doesn't.
Right. And the fact that but Bob, my God, put a picture up again and take a look at that. 59 years young.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty awesome.
Well,
That
Mike,
really is.
you're how old now?
I'm 65. Thank you.
If you wore that outfit, could you take yourself seriously?
Well, you'd also have to hide behind the big glasses and hat.
Yeah. I think.
Do you think the hair is connected to
if
the
you
hat?
if you look at the picture on the right, she looks strong. She does. She looks
Yeah.
fit. Very, very fit. So I give her credit. But they're calling her like the country Madonna. That's
I'll
what they're
buy
saying
that.
right
Yeah.
now.
Good for her.
So anyway, that's it. I'm trying to figure out where everything went. Oh, the Duck Dynasty guy. Do you care about Phil Robertson?
No.
He's got some serious health issues. He's battling Alzheimer's, not doing well, according to the doctors. They're sure that he has some sort of blood disease that's causing all kinds of problems. His body is in the early stages of Alzheimer's. So how old is he? He's 78.
Yeah, I think his wife passed last year.
Yeah. The
Not-
bad
not
thing,
doing
Mike,
well.
is with the Alzheimer's, he keeps forgetting to weaken the nation.
What is that? Why so bitter? Why? You
Because
might
they're
have
bad people.
You might have Duck Dynasty fans out there, Rob. Come on now. Hey, with Dana Carvey making
Mike,
regular
with him
returns.
with him so sick, he should be on Doc Dynasty.
Doc Dynasty. Dr. Dynasty. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I swear to God, I'm having the worst meltdown here.
You're
at
doing
Friday
fine.
night.
No one can tell.
With Dana Carvey making regular returns to Saturday Night Live to play President Biden, it's just a matter of time before he brought back one of his famous ones, the church lady.
It was so great.
She opened the show on Saturday interviewing Matt Gaetz, played by Sarah Silverman. That's funny
Sherman.
right
Sarah
there.
Sherman.
Sarah Sherman. Oh, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Hunter Biden returned, and who was Hunter Biden played by?
He was played by Spade.
David Spade.
It was
okay,
great.
Very good. And the church lady called 2024 the most satanic year in history. She added, quote, instead of Mother Mary, little girls are looking up to the Hawk Tooie girl. That's funny right there.
What was so great is, I watch every episode, and this week was passable. It was fine. There was some good stuff in it, but
some of it was really fun.
some of it, Mike, was really fine. But,
Right.
when they bring up the title card for their first sketch, that's fake laughter that they dub in because they want it to seem that way.
Okay.
But when they threw up the church chat graphic, there was genuine applause. It was exciting. It was fun to have that character back because you know what? Looking back, it was one of the solid characters of that era, and it was really well done. So I applaud them for doing that.
Yeah, congratulations to Saturday Night Live. And I tell you what, I thought about Dana Carvey, one of the best in the
he's
business
great.
and so much fun. Finally today, in their song, In the Navy, the Village People
Yes.
preached about protecting your fellow man, but two longtime members of the group are threatening to tear into each other. This is
I
so
hate
sad,
that.
America.
Yeah.
And not in a good way or a sensuous way. If you haven't been paying attention, Victor Willis,
Oh, yeah.
might not know that name.
Can I guess what he is?
Sure.
Is he the cop?
He's the cop.
Yes.
No surprise you know that, but you didn't know the quarterback of the Redskins. He's the
got it.
lead singer, and he's also the cop is the lead singer and songwriter. I
Right.
didn't know that. He has been championing Donald Trump's use of YMCA at rallies, while also trying to claim it's never been a gay anthem. Well, David Hodo, do you know who he was, Rob?
David Hodo. I know it's probably not the construction worker because I think he left. So I will guess that is he the Native American?
He is the construction worker.
Oh no!
During the
20
band's
down,
heyday
yes.
in the late 70s through early 80s.
Yeah, that was
in a now deleted Facebook post.
44 years ago.
He noted that the guy who wrote YMCA was with Willis was Jacques Morale, who was the gay French producer who created the Village People.
Now he wasn't the gay French producer. Was not a character in the Village People, was it?
No, but the gay
No,
French
he was a
producer
co-writer.
is a
Okay.
movie that will be coming out this fall. I'm very excited that I am in the starring role of the gay French producer.
I'm like this just in from Triff Affleck. He says,
Yes.
never a gay anthem." Okay.
Never a gay anthem. In a now deleted Facebook post, he says that Jacques wrote the hook and the music after Randy Jones, the Village People cowboy, took him to a Y and introduced him to, quote, several gay porn stars who worked out at the Y, at the YMCA.
I wish I knew which
Yes.
that YMCA was. I'd go visit.
Hodo also said, it wasn't Hodo in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yeah. And Mike, as a
Hodo-
matter of fact, they found the ring at that YMCA.
Hodo also said the song isn't even that good, and it would have disappeared a long time ago if the kids from American Bandstand hadn't invented the famous arm movements to go along with it. I didn't know that was invented on American Bandstand.
Another reason Dick Clark is a genius.
Let's see. Willis is not letting that stand. He shot back that Jacques didn't even like Hodo. He then added, quote, back in your hole. Interesting choice of words. Before I crush you again, you replacement, non-original Village People member who has lied for years that you're an original.
Yeah.
David
you know
Hodo.
what he is, Mike? He's a village person.
Well, it says it right here. FYI, David Hodo has not been a Village person since 2013. So there it is, ladies
He
and
also
gentlemen.
said he's made millions since Trump's been using it.
That's
Well, of course.
That's very, very exciting.
That's how you get lucky.
Yeah, and by the way, use the Village People to support your campaign, and you'll win. You'll win going away.
Yeah.
Well, they're talking about performing on January 20th for the inauguration.
I could.
Well, they'll be
more
together
excited.
for the 6th anyway, so.
Yeah, that's great. I'll be in my bunker that day. I really will.
Mike's money metal bunker.
My money metal bunker that I will be so excited about. Should be fun. Yeah. Oh, my God. Don't miss out. It's the 2024 Mike O'Mara Show Christmas ornament. Your house will look extra festive when you deck the halls with us. You can bring holiday cheer to every American with this mini replica of the iconic TMOS campfire mug. Display them both side by side, just like Shaquille O'Neal and Dolly Parton. That's quite a difference, I must say. It's perfect for decorating the tree, the office, or any place that needs a touch of show spirit.
Yeah.
It comes with a custom loop. A custom loop. Do you mean the twine?
Mike, when you give me crap about not selling our stuff, how does it feel?
Sorry about that. Yes, it's a custom loop.
It's a custom loop. I mean, who wants to fool with hooks and all that nonsense? This was the first ornament I hung on my tree, and after I put it on, Mike, I almost didn't add any others because it's that great.
You know what I can say about the custom loop?
What's that?
It's the same way I feel when I see you out in Las Vegas. It's ready to hang. We're ready to hang, like we always are. It comes standard
Hurtful.
in a holly jolly gift box that you can eat. Get one for yourself and one for a loved one. Act fast. Supplies are extremely limited. And if you've collected our yearly ornaments every December, this is the only way to get the one to make your set complete. Of all the ornaments,
He chose yours.
remember to buy your 2024 TMOS Christmas ornament at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Each mug features 512 megabytes of storage, so you can keep about 6 podcasts in it. It's a real piss missile. And I am lying. TMOS Holiday Mug is non-denominational, so it can never offend, which is nice. Offending is not nice during
I don't
the
like it.
holidays.
Don't like it.
Except for credit card company executives. I'll offend them, by golly. I'll offend them all day long.
Buy
That's
the
what I'll
mug.
do.
Buy this wee little mug, Mike.
Yeah, how are they going to lose it? All right, Rob's mailbag. Let's dive in. What do you got for us?
I mentioned when we were discussing how our Thanksgivings were that Julia brought a friend, not her boyfriend Jack, but a friend who was in town and had no place to go for Thanksgiving.
Was Jack the one in Las Vegas?
Yeah, Jack's the boyfriend. He came later that night.
Did she bring a male friend?
No. Her name was, and I have to get this right because you're going to love the last name. Her name was Summer, and her last name was Squadrito.
Was it Summer? Oh, so it wasn't Summer Sanders.
No,
Summer
it wasn't.
Saunders.
No, it wasn't that.
That's Napoleon Dynamite. You know?
That's right. Oh, I
Vote
forgot.
for Summer.
So, now she was an amazing house guest. You know that there can be great house guests, and she was just one of them. Engaged, helped clean up and everything, and it was really nice to meet her. So we go and get the mail this weekend, and she sent us a thank you package that doesn't benefit Carrie at all. But I am out of my mind. What?
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes?
This is a Rob Spiewak can get creepy report.
No, it's not at all. It's not. It is, Mike. She sent me a vintage sterling silver Elvis Bell. And I'm just handing out wings. But here's the most amazing thing she sent. She said that her late grandmother, this just came up in conversation when we were looking around the house, and she saw the Elvis area of my house. And she said, my grandmother has some stuff. She passed away. I'll see what I can find. She sent me about 24 actual photographs of Elvis in concert, unpublished, that her grandmother had taken in concert with Elvis. I mean, these are not published. These photos are the only ones that exist. And they're all great. All the jumpsuits are fantastic.
Is a 20-something kid that just comes to your house. How did she make it to your house for Thanksgiving? Didn't have any family around?
No,
Is that
she
what it
metroed
was?
from D.C., and we picked her up at the Ashburn stop.
And she just came out and hung out with you guys on the holiday?
The question is why?
Yeah.
Why you?
Why me?
Because,
I don't know.
Why was she with you on Thanksgiving?
Well, because she's very good friends with Julia. And she had to.
That's not the question. Did she not have family going?
Yeah.
Did you even ask?
Yeah, she had no family around. She's from Florida. She was in D.C.
Okay, so
and
that's
besides,
the answer.
her family doesn't do Thanksgiving because her mom is British, and there's really no Thanksgiving for British people. So it was never a thing growing up. So her coming to my house.
Is she like? Did she spend any of her life in the UK?
No, she grew up here. But
how thoughtful, though. That's just very.
It's amazing. It is so amazing. Look at this. You never see him in that outfit right there.
So these are actual photographs from the
on
concert.
photographic paper. I mean, these were in somebody. Look at this, Mike. Great picture of him with his guitar and his. That's the Mexican sundial jumpsuit. This blows my mind because no one has seen these pictures outside of her family until now. And it is, we've gotten to a point, Mike, and we've talked about it. We have most of the stuff we need. And if we need stuff, we go out and buy it. It's the stuff like this that is so thoughtful that means a lot.
Isn't it sad, though, that no one in your own family could bring you this much joy during the holidays with gifts that it took a stranger coming into your home to
Mike, a stranger
to move you this deeply?
A stranger is just a friend you haven't met yet.
That's wonderful. That's so true. And what's the Christmas tree? Beautiful. Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Hold on. A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Yes, including this close-up, Mike, of the jumpsuit. Look at that work. That's beautiful, isn't it?
So she was like in the second row then.
Yeah, it has to be.
What's this girl's name that sent you all this stuff?
Summer Squadrito.
That's and she sounds lovely. What a sweet, kind person.
I told her if she's ever within 40 miles of my house, she must come visit because she was a delight.
Okay, now it's official. He
There's
got
the
into creep
creepy
line.
line.
There it is. There it is. He just got in.
No.
He just slid into
That's
the
not
creep
creepy.
zone.
It's a visit.
That
it's
is
a visit.
totally the creep zone.
It's not.
That's totally
It's
the
not.
creep zone. It's
What?
when you're alone at home.
No, Carrie loves her too. I want the whole family together. I felt like I had a third kid that night. That's
But what
so
you
great.
said to this young lady was, if you're ever within 40 miles of my house,
Yeah.
come and see me.
No, I said you must come by. I don't know what I said.
I
How
think
did
we
you
have
thank
to
her
ask.
for the photos.
I will.
Did you call her? Did you text her?
I have none phone number for her, so I will write her a literal thank you
Okay.
note.
All right.
She's in Mike. She's in Tallahassee. Maybe she should come to your house.
Who's the celebrity she most resembles?
Ooh,
You thought about it.
I didn't really. She looks a little like Natalie Merchant from the 10,000 Maniacs.
There you go. Okay. All right, there you go.
She
He
met-
hadn't
this
thought.
is-
Hey,
Right,
Josh.
nice
He hadn't
modern
thought
reference.
about it though, even though
Yeah.
he pulled it pretty quickly there.
Well, it was
She-
either
she
pull it
quickly left the
quickly or
40-mile
have you
radius.
bitch at me for not having it. So I had
No,
to. Yes,
no,
it is.
don't passive
That's-
aggressive
No,
me.
that's not
Stop
passive
it.
aggressive. You
It's
have to
totally
admit-
passive aggressive.
No, you painted me in a corner where no matter what I said, it was going to sound creepy.
She sent me. She loves me.
She does not love me.
Elvis photographs. If you're ever within 40 miles of my house,
Now, how she
come
met
on
Julia
by. I'll be in the basement.
in my robe.
I'll be in my.
You know what? How dare you that you suck me into playing along to this?
Hi.
Hi.
When are you coming? All right. Carrie's out. Carrie's at school.
I
Julia's
haven't-
back here.
I'm glad you're here. I've been working on this knot in my robe tie, and I just can't get it. If
She's
you
very
could help me-
thoughtful.
Yeah,
you
she's
must
very,
have
very
made
thoughtful.
an incredible fatherly impression.
I
on
hope
her.
so. And how she met, this is so mind-blowing to me. She started
Boy,
following...
more information on her, Josh.
No, this is actually more about Julia. Julia followed her on Instagram, and they started corresponding. So they actually met on Instagram based on the fact they both love to roller skate. And Julia visited her in
You'd like
Florida.
to have a roller skate in your living room.
So would you like some roller skates for Christmas?
Yeah, right in your mouth.
You are a horny man. You are an old horn dog. You are. Yeah,
no,
there's
no,
come
no,
on.
no.
Come on.
No, she's like a kid to me.
Yeah,
Come on.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I married one. Anyway, we have to take a break and get going here. Oh, my. What a
Did Carla
strange
send
show.
you pictures of Deep Purple?
Yes. She went to see Smoke on the Water. And I was, love, love, love. And I said, if you're ever within 150 miles of my home, come and see me.
Well, Mike, it has to be that way because I'm not allowed to be within 20 miles of a school. So
We'll be right back with more fun and more thrills, ladies and gentlemen. But first, I want to tell you about, my fave. Mrs. O'Mara ordered me 3 bags of the delicious peach. Right now, I'm enjoying the last stick of my lemon lime. I tear through this stuff because I drink it on the golf course. I drink it at home. I drink it during this show. It's Liquid IV. This season, give the gift of hydration. Oh, it's really hydration. I know how to pronounce it.
hydration.
Whether you forget to take a sip of water during the office holiday party or start feeling parched after a long day of traveling or hosting, keep Liquid IV on hand to stay hydrated through the holidays. I'm at the point now, and I don't think Liquid IV wants me to say this, but I really don't drink water unless it's got Liquid IV
Mike,
in it.
water
That's
is
how much
so
I love
boring.
it.
It's the
so
worst.
boring. Keep it on hand through the holidays, ladies and gentlemen. It's Liquid IV. You know I love it. You see me drink it every day. How to buy lovely Pizza Hut Red Cup. It's the best. Keeps me going. Whether regular or sugar-free, you can choose from about 1 million flavors, plus 3 times the electrolytes, of the leading sports
I
drink.
bet that tasted like citrus.
8 essential vitamins and nutrients, and always non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Don't think you don't need it. The dry air of winter, there's the Elvis bell, will dehydrate you. Before you know it, Liquid IV to the rescue. Water my tree with it. I do.
Yes, you do every year.
My artificial tree. And it's
all over the floor.
Totally hydrated.
You know what? The worst thing about plain water, we're talking about
Yes.
how boring it is. I like it with ice, and I hate when you have an ice water and the ice melts and it gets so diluted.
Yes. It's terrible. It's like you can't taste anything.
Nothing.
Tear, pour, live more. Liquid IV, 1 stick plus 16 ounces of water. Hydrates you better than water alone. Stay hydrated through the holidays with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use the code TMOS at checkout. That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code TMOS at liquidiv.com.
You are spreading the Lord's word, Mike. This is good stuff. And as we approach Jesus' birthday, everyone should have some.
Yes, and we, this is not a secular show. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Mike,
yes.
Is this where you're going to do your update on the war on Christmas?
I mean, seriously, if you're taking the Christ out of Christmas, don't stop by here, Mister.
It's Mike O'Mara's War on Christmas commentary.
So Josh
we're not doing it now. We'll do it later.
Text me last night.
Yeah.
And by the way, Carrie wanted Jennifer Wisniewski to come by today.
She's having a busy holiday. Jennifer is.
I can't find my door, but if the door opens, I will immediately find it. Josh,
Mike, the door is the cornerstone of the show.
I understand.
How do you not have a door?
I understand, Bruce. Josh, you only got a little sleep last night. What is the reason for that? I'm curious.
Because I live in the sick house.
It's still.
So I was sick last week, and then on Friday we get the kids back, and my stepson comes back from his dad's sick on Friday.
Tummy or cold?
Stomach virus.
Oh my God! Again?
So yeah. Oh yeah. So I deal with that on Friday. I think he's under control. All good over the weekend. Last night, put the kids to bed, and around 10 o'clock, get woken up by the stepson that he is vomiting again.
Oh, no.
It seems to me this is like a classic, like maybe 36-hour incubation because you got sick like 2 days after you were out camping, right?
Right.
Or camping.
But he was sick on Friday.
So
and
he
then
got it twice.
He was fine over the weekend, got hit again last night. So then I am up until around 1 a.m. taking care of him. I get him settled on the couch. I get him asleep. I then decide, all right, well, I'm sleeping on the other side of the couch.
Where's Mrs. Soroka during all this?
She is sleeping.
Okay, you unburdened her.
I am taking care of this because I do not want her to get this sickness. I already had it. Hopefully that gives me some immunity.
That's a round of applause for our man there, being a good hubby.
I'm trying.
It's wonderful.
So I get him settled down around 1. I fall asleep on the couch. I get woken up at 3 because now my daughter is vomiting.
Oh my God! In heaven, I can't.
So we have Camden woke up. So Owen and Camden both sick. I moved Camden to the couch. I then was been on the couch with the two of them from 3 a.m. until I came over.
And
here
these
to
are
do
all the
podcast.
kids that were during our cocktail
they
party.
were making the gingerbread.
We're making the gingerbread, which is now just covered with rotavirus.
Probably so. Yes.
Mike, it's a beautiful E. coli gingerbread house. It's shaped like a hospital.
God, that's horrible.
Just make sure that all the white stuff dripping from the roof is icing. That's all you just want to make sure.
So nasty.
Yeah.
So you have 3 in the house now that are ill?
2.
2 that are
2 kids
that
are
ill.
sick. Yeah.
And so the number of family members with you is the total is 3 now that have had it, right?
Me and the 2 kids.
And the 2 kids.
Yes.
Any chance is your wife doing okay today, or
she's all right?
is it...
But I'm doing my best to keep it away from her and take care of the kids.
So
is she masking up? Is she masking
circle
up?
back. They circle back too. Are you all right still?
As of right now.
He's just sleepy.
So we'll see.
Wow, happy holidays, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just sleepy, and exactly. Let's get this all out of the way now, so the holidays are good.
Well, then I'll play one tape that'll hopefully make you feel better.
Hey, everybody, this is Reba McEntire. Happy Halloween. Ooh.
Mike, speaking of a happy Halloween
one.
Yes.
I watched an episode.
Did you find the door?
I have a door. I thought you would want me to send it to you so you could
No,
do it.
that's okay. I need you to play the door.
Okay.
That's what I wanted you to do.
All right. I didn't realize that. But I did write down send Mike a door, so it's coming. But while I find the door, I want to tell you.
So you haven't found the door?
No.
Okay. All right. I just was wondering whether you found the door or not. That's
Mike,
all.
I watched one full episode and 5 extra minutes of Happy's Place, the new
Reba's show.
It is a disaster. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Have you seen it, Jennifer?
Who's vomiting? Who's vomiting? Hi,
Jen.
everybody. It's Jennifer.
How are you?
Hi, Rob. Hi, Josh.
Hello.
You're such a
Yep.
good husband.
I don't think Josh has met you.
Oh, yes,
No,
that's right.
no, I have not.
I'm Mr. O'Mara's personal assistant. My name is Jennifer, and I have one question for you.
Yes.
This is not for you, Rob. This
All right.
is
Okay.
for
All right.
Mr. Josh.
That's fine.
How does my microphone sound? Does it sound awful?
It sounds fine.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Hi, Rob. You know me.
I do, and it's such a great time. I love that it's winter and you're back down in Florida because you still summer in the Midwest, don't you?
I do, but I just came by. I'll come by for a longer visit.
What?
I just got a gurgle in my tummy.
Oh, what have you had to eat?
I had some gingerbread earlier.
And a latte? Oh, no, Jennifer. Oh, Jen, no. Oh, no. You're not going to be able to help Mike like that. Oh, Jen.
Oh, shit. I am so sorry.
You're doing great.
Oh, God.
So what's...
Oh, this frock is screwed.
Yeah, it's ruined. It's ruined.
Oh, man. Oh,
Oh, Jen. Yeah. What is your... And you're not... You know, there's a trash can right by you. Why are you aiming for
there
the
is.
floor?
Oh, well, I missed. It was projectile. Oh, my God.
So what do you have on
Crab and
tap?
corn chowder. Holy mackerel.
What do you have on tap for today to help Mike out?
Oh, tap? I've got Lowenbrow, as usual, in the refrigerator in the garage.
What I mean is,
Yeah?
what do you have planned for today? Not on tap.
Well, I think probably a bout with diarrhea, Rob. That's about it. I gotta go. I'm
Okay, I'll play
vomiting.
you out, Jennifer. I didn't know
I
you were
love
going
you all. I really love you all. Bye, everybody.
Jennifer was Mike,
Kind of took an ugly turn there, didn't it?
It's
Really
been so
did.
long since we've had her in. I forgot we have theme music for her and everything.
Perhaps a longer visit during the holidays.
When
You
she's
asked
feeling
for it.
better.
Your wife
Yes.
asked for it,
Yeah.
and we'll see
A
if
healthier
she's
visit.
still great. Yes, that's wonderful. Take a break. Come back. We've got some beautiful video.
Beautiful
right
video.
here
And Mike,
on-
that's the start of our new segment. You asked for it.
You asked for it. Yes, sirree. Let's go back to 1930s. This is London.
You asked
Anyway,
for it.
You asked for it. We'll be right back with more fun and thrills on the Mike O'Mara Show. Whoa, whoa. And to Jennifer Wisniewski, my personal assistant. Get well soon.
Get a breath mint.
'Tis the season to win the coveted Spiewak fruitcake. Yeah, we're still giving them away. Well, we're
Yes.
auctioning them away. This isn't your average Claxton. Is that the name of a crappy fruitcake?
That's the one you buy in a hardware store. They're serviceable, but it sucks.
It's the next dimension. Good pull for getting the name of the ones they sell like that. Time is running out. Only 2 fruitcakes remain for your bidding. You can easily bid at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Look in the store. And if you can't stand the suspense, try our easy buy it now option. So don't be a piker. Pony up and take a chance on a fruitcake so delightful you'll be dreaming about it until next Christmas. Made from a heavily guarded, ultra-secret recipe known by so few people. And the cake. Well, besides you and your mom, is there anybody else out there that might know the recipe, Rob?
Mark knew it, but he died.
Took it to his grave.
He did.
The cake can be yours if you play your cards right. Handmade with love and care and holiday magic. We will have another winner this Thursday. Plus, here's the best part. A portion of the purchase price will be donated to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So the more you bid, the more we give to LLS. And that will truly make you feel merry this holiday season. Bid with confidence. Ready Whip not included. Take it away, Rob Spiewak.
Hey, I like that. Some beautiful video.
Appropriate jingle for the season, Mike.
Summer fun in D.C. All hit WAVA.
So Bill Murray is great. He was on the Kelsey Brothers podcast, and names are not important here, but just know that he is friends with the husband of the lady in the movie Roadhouse that Patrick Swayze is boning in Roadhouse.
Okay.
And he knows her husband. So the
original Roadhouse.
Yes. So the Kelsey brothers asked him about it, and Bill Murray so doesn't care about anything. Just look at his outfit and his presentation, but it's a marvelous story.
Recently reviewed Roadhouse, the original Patrick Swayze film.
Yes.
There is a legend out there. You used to call the husband of Kelly Lynch, who plays Dr. Clay, anytime a particular scene came on with Patrick Swayze on the television. Is this rumor true?
One of the hardest things I ever had to do was to call a friend. And at a late hour, I mean, very, very. And not without some back and forth. Should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I? And as a friend, I did not identify myself, but I just said, hey, as a friend, I think you should probably turn on TBS right now. Because that son of Pat Swayze is slamming it to your wife.
So that he would call the actual husband of the lady?
Every time it was on TBS, which you know is quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Spectacular. Oh, my God. That's Bill Murray. Bill Murray, when you put it the best way, but in the best possible way, he doesn't care.
He doesn't.
He'll show up at a wedding. He'll do anything.
He came out this week and said he would like to host SNL this year.
Oh, really?
So I hope they take him on that.
Put him on next week.
Yeah.
Bump the other host. That would be fantastic.
He still doesn't have an agent, Mike.
Yep.
He has a phone number, and he sometimes answers it, and sometimes he doesn't. I know, Mike, sometimes you bemoan your advanced age. I bemoan my advanced age, but just know this. Even old folks can still get it done.
Oldest known wild bird has laid an egg at the approximate age of 74, according to US biologists. Wisdom is a Laysan albatross, and she's thought to have had more than 30 chicks in her lifetime. Sean Dooley is from BirdLife Australia and is here to tell us more. Hi there, Sean. So how unusual is this for a Laysan albatross, or any bird really? Do they normally live this long, lay eggs at such an old age?
Yes, we know that some of the cockatoos can live for 80 or 90 years, but whether they're still fertile, the females at that age, it's pretty unclear. So this is quite extraordinary.
Mike, this is the oldest bird to lay an egg since Madonna.
And you know what?
What? Paul Dooley, what?
Do you know what tree the albatross laid his eggs in? Her eggs in?
What?
A coolie tree! There you go, right down by the Villivong.
Don't trust birds, they live too long, and really, if they talk, forget it.
Yeah, talking birds, dangerous.
Mike, you had a neighbor that had big parrots in Manassas. Remember, he'd take them outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't all that pleasant to do, though.
Yeah, well, they were delicious. The thing that I want to pass on to you,
we fried them. Yum, yum, yum. Delicious.
I got a red feather in my tooth.
Yeah. Hold on, Rob.
What?
Hold on, just
and congratulations on finding the door. Yeah. Oh, no.
FML.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Rob?
Yes, Jennifer, can you hear me?
I'm sick in my tummy.
Did you lay an egg?
No, that ain't an egg. yeah, it is. It's a Cadbury.
Oh, no, Jennifer. I like hearing Jennifer put her microphone down.
Close the door, please. Thank you. Thank you, Jennifer.
Jennifer comes in and picks up a Rockstar Shure microphone and then puts it down.
While she's sick.
While
she's a trooper.
She's
a trooper.
She's making in her pants. She's throwing up and still walking around your home.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, she'll be sequestered in the guest bedroom this afternoon. Absolutely.
I love Christmas. You know this. I'm starting to feel it. It's great. But I don't like Christmas carolers. I always feel ill at ease if Christmas carolers come to your home because
now,
what do
have
do?
you had the experience of that?
A couple times, yeah.
I don't think I ever have in my entire life. I don't think
because
I ever have.
if they point you out and they're focused on you, you don't know. Should you give them hot chocolate? Do you have to stand and watch? And if they're not that good, is it, it's just, I don't like the whole notion of carolers. But I believe that DoorDash or one of those food delivery companies is taking it to the next level. And who is their pitchman, Mike? Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin sits by a warm, crackling fire
Uber Eats,
as he ponders his thoughts.
I remember the last time I've had the house to myself over the holidays.
Ah, memories. He enjoys the peaceful bliss. Then an urge awakens.
You know what? I'm hungry.
To satisfy it, he turns to Uber Eats. Oh, but what's this?
Uber Eats will deliver carolers to my door?
Yes, Macaulay. Yes, indeed.
Sing to me.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
You too can enjoy the delight of carolers at your door on December the 7th.
What do you know there? They're pretty good.
Pretty good indeed.
First of all, it's awkward. Second of all, it's
so
an upcharge.
Awkward. It's so bad.
And also, why are we just hearing about it today? Because the 7th was this weekend.
Weird.
This is a bad program.
Did you look up the price?
I did not.
Okay. I'm just thinking, carolers showing up at your doorstep every night from now to Christmas.
Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good bit.
I think it would probably be a significant amount of cash.
Yeah.
You'd have to expect. And by the way, I thought you were ridiculous with your anti-caroler stance, and then I watched that, and now I'm with you. Now I'm with you 1,000%. You found the right clip to play to make all of us hate carolers. Good job.
And Mike, let's close with I'm going to very early in the month declare this the Florida story of the month. This is the one to beat. It's in Port St. Lucie, and I think that's closer to you than it is to Josh. Is
it's
that true?
and it's someplace that when I earlier in the summer I actually spent a long weekend over there vacationing on the beach. It was great.
That you can eat. You should go to if you ever want to relocate in Florida, you should go to Port St. Lucie because they've got legendarily great schools.
Oh, yeah, and
From
it's a
court
cool
records,
place.
we've learned the man, 34-year-old Joe Urias, was a teacher at Somerset College Preparatory Academy here in Port St. Lucie. Now, when officials got here to Windmill Point, they didn't find any forced entry, but through a window, a deputy spotted Urias naked in a classroom, along with clothes, food, a laptop, sex toys, and marijuana.
Male saw a deputy, quickly got dressed, and exited the school. Deputy tried to apprehend him, and at that point, the now clothed, formerly nude male committed battery on that deputy.
If you saw a naked guy with sex toys and pot, wouldn't you just sort of want to let him be?
Was he in the school? There were no kids there.
After hours.
After hours, he was going to get his freak on in the school by himself.
They didn't mention it in the story, but there was a photo of an air mattress. So maybe he was living in the school?
I don't know. You might. Hey, teachers' salaries, right?
Amen.
Come on.
Mike, we really need to reward our teachers. He shouldn't have to pay for his own school supplies or sex toys.
Give him a hand. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, we got to get out of here.
Before we go, how is Jennifer?
She's. Oh, let me double check.
Yeah,
I'm
please.
sorry. All right, let me just double check.
About the same.
Oh, God, I wrecked a pair of panties.
One.
Oh, God, now two. Happy holidays.
Happy Halloween, Jennifer.
I love you. Listen, can I take it out for us today?
It's okay. If it's okay with Mike, it's okay with me.
Hi, guys. Jennifer Wisniewski saying, get yourself right over to the Mike O'Mara Show store and bid on a lovely fruitcake. They're yummy.
You know what's in the fruitcake? A lot of nuts.
Lots of nuts and any corn?
No corn, not yet.
All right. For Josh Soroka and Rob Spiewak and my boss, my superior, Mike O'Mara. This is Jennifer W. saying, be happy, make somebody else. Let a smile be your handshake. I love every single one of you. Show me the light. Carol Ann, stay away from the lights. Yes, it's a lingering ending, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
You sound better. You must feel better.
And the snow is so delightful. But since we've no place to go, let it snow. Oh, it's snowing. Love you all. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
So long.
Bye. And Gary Krimble, everybody.
Want more? Make sure you check out the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show.
Oh, yeah.
Get it at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Yeah.
Mike O'Mara, radio entertainment.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Jennifer.
Bye.
I hope you don't get vomit on your furry boots.
Oh, no.
There you go.